Hi, I am really pleased to be with you today, and I'm really excited to share some wonderful text that I've got. There have been some books over the time that have been really influential on my life, and I'm going to share a little bit of one of the books with you today. Are you ready to start thinking about how you can change your life and find and tap into that ever stream of happiness that is always there? So one of the books the book that I'm exploring with you today is You Can Heal Your Life by the fabulous Louise Hay. So this is a very old, was quite an old copy and well thumbed through, as you can see. So it wasn't one of the first books that got me interested in personal development, but it was quite an influential book. And I'd like you to read, as I am a Heal Your Life teacher as well, I'd like you to read you a little bit from this book. And it says, many people come to me and say they cannot enjoy today because of something that happened in the past. Because they did not do something or do it in a certain way in the past, they cannot live a full life today. Because they no longer have something they had in the past that they cannot enjoy today. Because they were hurt in the past, that they will not accept love now. Because something unpleasant happened when they did something once, that they are sure that it will happen again today. Because they once did something they are sorry for, they are sure that they are bad people forever. Because once somebody did something to them, it is now all the other person's fault, that their life is not where they want it to be. Because they become angry over a situation in the past, they will hold on to that self-righteousness. Because of some very old experience where they were treated badly, they will never forgive and forget. And I think that's a really powerful paragraph. And I know that part of that is what has been my experience. I know I held on to anger and resentment after my dad died, and there are lots of things, with friends, with family, not getting the support. It was everybody else's fault. And I think if we're all honest, we can see a little bit of ourselves in a lot of that we've held on to a period of self-righteousness where we hold ourselves better because we're angry the way somebody else treated us or the way they did something. Or we hold on to guilt or even shame because of maybe something we did in the past or didn't even do. But when we do that, all we are doing is that we are living in the present moment, which is now, but we're recalling parts of that past. And that past isn't now. What is now is now. And when we recall those parts from the past, we live in a place of feeling those same emotions. We keep bringing forth, but that incident, that situation, that argument, that conversation, whatever it was, isn't happening now. And even if we are feeling self-righteous or angry about another person, the likelihood is that they don't know. They're not experiencing it. We are experiencing it. And experiencing it, if we bring forward strong emotions, it is having an impact on our physicality. It's having an impact on our body, on our mental health. So this is a question I asked myself once. What do I need to do to let go of that? How can I forgive? How can I let go? For there is always a flowing stream of happiness within us. It is not something that we need to go out and discover. It is the innate part of who we are. Like the sun is always shining in the sky. It's just the clouds come between us. And the clouds are like our thoughts. And those thoughts aren't always right. The thoughts aren't reality. They're just thoughts. Our problem comes when we buy into those thoughts, when we think that they are the truth, when we keep reliving that situation and playing over because we're not willing to let go. So part of what I do is to teach people, show people, enable them to feel safe, to let go, to feel a greater expression and experience of who they truly are, which is a loving person. We are not born with hatred in our hearts. We're not born with resentment or anger or self-righteousness or shame or guilt in our hearts. We are not born in that way. These are all things we have learned. And with like anything that we have learned, we can learn to change that, to let go of that. We can unlearn it and learn and choose something new. So we can always see that there is something within us, even a small, at times, that we're holding on to. And that is a wonderful realization that there is something to heal. Learning the power of forgiveness, learning how to let go, learning how to love, to appreciate, to approve of yourself is one of the most wonderful gifts you can give yourself. And it starts now, right this second. So what are you willing to do now to love, to approve of yourself a bit more, to forgive and to let go, and to live more in this wondrousness that is the present moment? And it always starts with a breath and a choice. So enjoy exploring that today. Know that you don't have to live the truth of other people. You can explore the truth that is right for you. It is just learning how. It has seriously been the best gift I've ever given myself. And if I can change me, and I know it is an eternal evolving process, but I know I've let go such a lot that I was carrying that was really only damaging me. And if I can do it, you can learn to do it too. Choice is always the beginning of our journey. So choose to feel happy today. Have a most wonderful of weeks, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great week.